Hello and welcome to the Nexus. Today we are doing issue 4 of our RoboCop build, and we get a nice little screwdriver. If you haven't seen already, we are going to be doing the hand of him, so let's get on with this because this is going to take a bit of time. Okay, so what you want to do in this one is you want to keep the fingers like this because they're already numbered. So the fingers are all numbered, obviously, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is what you want to do. Is we're going to do issue 1. I'm going to show you how you do them. Try and keep them in these little trays. It does help. Okay. So what we're going to try and do is get number 1 out. So we've got number 1 just here. They're all numbered, so they should be easy to see. So we've got number 1 here. So now what we need to do is find the other side of number 1, which has got to be somewhere, hasn't it? It's got to be somewhere. Ah, there it is. It's turned over. Okay, so we've got number 1 here. So we're just going to push these two together, like so. So they just click on. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have to find number 1 on here, which I believe is this one here. Which is this one. No, it's not that one. It might be this one because we're doing the thumb, I think, first. So yes, this is the right one. Now they all are labelled apparently, but so I'm there we go. So on the ball joints they are numbered. Everything is numbered. I'm going to turn on the lights just so you can see more light on that. But it does say number 1 just there. Okay, so they're all sort of, I'm trying to see if you can really make it out, and they are all numbered. Ah, there we go. So much better. You can just about make it out the number 1 there. So you don't. So this will go in like so. So I'm going to move the rest of it away because I'm going to do them off camera. So what we need to do is we need to grab a spring. So don't lose these springs. Then we're going to grab a RP, which are these long ones. Now some of them it will be a little bit difficult to do, so what you want to try and do is you want to put the screw in like this, then push the screw into the hole here, and that will happen a lot, and this is why. There we go. So the 2 small holes go this end and the bigger hole goes that end, like so. And like I said, that will happen. It's all about just lining up our screw like so. There we go. It goes in like that, and then it's just about tightening it up. Okay, so you need to just screw it in like that, so you can see the screw on the opposite side like that. And that's the thumb already done. So once again, we're going to do number 2. So we need to grab all the ones that say number 2. So as you can see, number 2. Then we're going to grab our number 2 from here. So that's number 3. No, that number 2 there. Yeah, there we go, number 2. So it's much easier to keep it all in the tray. So we're going to stick, obviously, these 2 together. They just click together. Then we've got to find the 2 bits that say number 2 on it. Okay, so we've got this number 2 just here. And then we've got 2 here. So if we turn it over, you will see that there is a number 2 written just here. And there is a number 2 written just here, like so. So just like before, we're just going to line them up with the RP screws and the screw on all three of these, like so. Making sure the bigger hole, like that, so you've got really no hole that side, you've got a big one that side, and this side you've got big hole and a little hole, and you need to just match them up. So that's what we need to do now, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so we've done number 1 and number 2, like so. We're just going to go ahead and do the rest of them, because they're pretty straightforward to follow now. You just follow the numbers as always, and yeah, and then we'll attach them to the hand. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of them now. Okay, so we've done all of our fingers, and like I said, just follow the numbers, and you shouldn't have a problem. It's a little bit of a trick getting it into it. This took about 20 minutes to do, really, just to make sure that they were in properly and stuff like that. It does take a bit of time. So we've done those fingers, so we put them to the side. We're now going to do the ball joint. So we're going to grab this part of our palm, which is the underside of our palm, and we're going to grab this one, which has the bigger holes. So that's going to sit just like that. Then we're going to grab this part, and we're going to use BM screws to secure them together. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, as you can see, we've done the ball joint section of the hand. So now what we're going to do is put our fingers in. Now, it doesn't say this in the magazine, but this is how it goes. So we're going to do 1. So number 1 goes in there. And then all you've got to do is follow. That's number 3. So that's your index or middle finger. Not the index one. Index would be number 2. So you just need to look on the little balls here. That's number 5. That's our little finger. That's number 2. So that goes like that, and that one goes in there. So this is how they sit in. They sort of sit into the ball joint area just here. We're going to grab this part of our hand, and we're going to start by clamping it down. Now, it is a bit tricky. As you can see, the hand is already not responding, and all the fingers have fallen out. Right. So it's like a little bit of a juggling act to try and get them in. But I like to just open it like this. This is how I did the last one. So that's number 2. So they sort of just... Once we start screwing this down, this will be a lot easier to do, because they won't go into that section because the pressure puts down. So just like that. Number 5. So it's just about getting them in the right positions. Like so. Okay, so if we lay them down so they're like this. Like so. And what we need to do here is we need to put BM screws just in these two just here. So that's what I'm going to do now. And there we go. Is a nice tight fit, which is what we wanted. And we can move all the hand things down. Obviously, this is the hand that's going to hold his gun. So this is the right hand here. And yeah, all the fingers move down and up. And down, but yeah, this is the one that will hold his gun, so you'll sort of hold it like that. And the last thing for us to do is to place this on. Now, we won't need this hand for some time now, not until we complete the arm. It's not long actually until we do complete the arm. It's a couple of issues. I think it's about 10 or 11 issues before we complete the right arm. But as you can see, we have his hand, and obviously that will come onto the joint section. It's a really nice finger. It's all nice and stiff. There is one loose bit that I'm a little bit concerned about, but not too worried, like there. Now I have screwed them up. They are there. It does come out this other side. You can feel it. So I don't know why it's like that, but it just is. But don't worry, like I said, I don't think Robo walks around with his hands stretched out like this. He's mainly got a gun in his hand, or a fist. But yeah, that is his right hand. So, as always, thanks for watching. Remember, you can start your own RoboCop journey by scanning the QR code or clicking the link in the description. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next video. Take it easy.